thought we might take a trip, and I thought we might go to Europe.
Yes!
Well, I was just thinking about, what could we do to really make this year really special?
As part of his 80th birthday celebration, Hef wanted to take us on a trip to Europe. We're going to London, Barcelona, Munich, Rome, and Venice. Qu'est-ce que tu vas pour? And I am by far most excited to go see Paris. Hola, 100 euros. Merci, merci.
I think you're ready to go shopping.
Yeah. Hef hasn't been to Europe since he went in the early 70s with our old friend Barbie Benton. Apparently there was some rumor that people thought they were getting married because they went to Europe, so maybe that'll happen to me.
We leave for Europe in like 24 hours and have so much to do, I am not ready. Take the stuff to the other house, clean my closet area.
You reach Kendra's cell phone. I will be out of the country. I'm so excited about going to Europe. It's my first time. When I'm in France, I'm gonna eat snails.
When you order chicken, make sure it has wings. Then you'll know it won't be rabbit.
You guys are talking about Asia. That's what they do over there. They cook monkey on, they have monkey on a stick. How sick is that?
If you're starving and you've got nothing else to eat.
Yeah, well, they're not starving. They have a lot of stuff. I'm so excited about going to Europe, but I'm not excited about packing.
I'm not going to have to worry about your packing. You're going to start packing early, right? Because the luggage truck leaves here at 9 o'clock. What's not on that truck doesn't go.
The entire mansion staff has to help us prepare and pack.
Back on top?
Today I need to get my hair done, my nails and my toes, and my eyebrows done all at the same time. I can't keep up with this. I'm not kidding. I can't keep up and no one understands.
I think Bridget was really stressed before we left for Europe. I think I was a little more prepared than her, but I could definitely see why she was stressed.
I'm like starting to have an anxiety attack.
Before we went to Europe, I had to go shopping, and I tried all my cute new outfits on.
Our luggage arrived at the last minute, so it was a race to pack in time. We have a huge entourage coming on our trip with us. Hef's brother Keith, Mary, a hair and makeup artist. It's a plane full.
Away we go.
Are we there yet?
Come on to my house tonight. I'm gonna give you candy. Come on to my house tonight. I'm gonna give you figs and dates and the grapes and the cakes. Hey, come on to my house, come on.
When we got to London, we were expecting like a swinging psychedelic mod scene, like something out of Austin Powers. Instead, we got like lots of press and reporters.
Holy shit.
Photographers! There were so many photographers, it was like the Queen herself showed up.
My pleasure.
The hotel was really pretty in London. How long has this hotel been here?
This hotel's been here for 35 years.
I asked the manager how old it was, and he said, oh, we've been here for 35 years. I'm like, shut up, it looks way older.
Our hotel in London was very nice. It was a beautiful suite, big living room, and a dining room area. Wow.
And it was so big, I felt like I was gonna get lost in it.
This is a huge fucking room.
This is us, huh?
So beautiful.
For the rain. So who's gonna try the bidet?
What?
There was a bidet in our hotel room. Do you have one?
No.
Well, I do. The thought of water that comes out of a toilet, like cleaning off my crotch, just doesn't sound sanitary to me. I'd rather use a baby wipe. I don't necessarily want to sit on it, but I'll like turn it on. Was that TMI? I'm not trying it, so I want somebody else to. That's a cute dress. I brought an umbrella in case you need cover. Do you dare me?
Turn it on. I'm scared.
What? What do you do?
I've never in my life seen a benet.
Maybe you go. Like, I don't get it.
What do you do with that thing? I mean, I heard that you stick it up your ass or something.
It's a crotch washer.
Oh, I've always wanted to try one of those.
Try it.
Right now? I'll do it. No,
A great 2 weeks.
Hef may be 80, but he's still got all the right moves. I woke up in the morning in London and it was cloudy and rainy. You know how you say umbrella in French? Parapluie.
I like it. Parapluie.
I'm just giving you a taste right now, because once I get to France, you won't even be able to understand me.
I don't understand you now. Hello, England. Hello, France.
I see someone's underpants.
No one's wearing underpants.
For our first full day in London, everyone went sightseeing.
Our tour guide in London, her name was Janine, and she was really nice.
As I understand it, it's all your first time to London?
Yes.
The girls.
I think you've been here a few times.
Well, I've been here quite a few times.
Our tour guide was awesome. She reminded me of Mary Poppins.
During the war, this area was badly bombed.
I hate stuff that was built in the 60s and 70s. It's so ugly.
We saw all the major sites: the Tower of London, Big Ben, Westminster Abbey, and the Globe Theatre. Holly and Hef really enjoy watching Sherlock Holmes, and we were right there by Baker Street, so we stopped by the gift shop.
When we went to the Sherlock Holmes store, I saw little figurines.
There's Martini. Look at it.
Aww. And he has a heart on his side.
There's a rascal right there. There's a rascal right in there. Do you see him?
I do see him.
The Queen and I have the same dog. Welsh Corgi, and they're meant to protect the Queen. I really wanted to see the Queen, but not as much as I wanted to see Harry. Or William. We should have someone tell the Queen that you're here so we can go visit him.
Okay.
I think that the Queen would want to meet Hef. And I'm sure if she would have known that we were there, she would want us to come over.
You know what she's doing today?
What?
The Chelsea Flower Show.
Let's go.
She's gone to see the flowers.
Go see the
Flowers?
Well, there's a flower show that...
Where's that flower show at?
Well, the flower show's in Chelsea.
Where's that?
But that's sort of south of here. But we won't get in. It's just purely for the royal family.
I'm sure we'd get into that flower show. Let's go see flowers.
It's the most famous flower show in the world.
Let's go. The Queen and I both have a lot of things in common. Like, both have corgis, and we both live in palaces, and we are both English.
I think owning a corgi is the only thing Kendra has in common with the Queen.
It's hard to see the Queen because she has a lot of guards. I don't understand why the Queen wouldn't want to see Hef. Like, they're both 80.
This is St James's Street, and this is the area of gentlemen's clubs.
Let's go.
Well, unfortunately, you're not allowed.
Why?
Because you're a woman.
Well, where are the strippers at?
Well, it's a different understanding to what you understand as gentlemen's clubs. It's usually...
That's what I was thinking.
No.
Oh, well,
There's
who
no
cares
strippers.
then about that? That sucks.
It certainly does.
Kendra said that she learned more on this trip than she did in school.
I'm obsessed with this place. I love it. It's so beautiful. I think I'm enjoying London more than Holly and Bridget. I don't know why. I just feel that way. I feel like nobody else is so excited like I am for some reason.
And he made Nelson's hat. Nelson was blind in one eye.
Like, I'm gonna go see the guards again. They're hot.
Horses weren't too bad either.
The London Eye is a gigantic Ferris wheel. It's like the world's biggest Ferris wheel.
Only a crazy person would go up in that. And here we are.
You just see everything, all of London from out there. It's amazing views.
There. Is that it? Is that a flower show? No, dear. That's a truck.
I wish it would have been sunny when we were up on the London Eye so I could have seen stuff better.
Now that's not Big Ben, is it?
It is, yes.
It doesn't look as big as I thought it would be.
That's because you're not very close to it.
There were a lot of strange things about London. The weather was bad. You never saw people walking dogs. Just weird things.
So we went to the London Dungeons. That was something I really wanted to do, and it was so cool.
The keeper of the crypt will be along soon. And there she is.
It's tight.
I'm not sure which way to go.
Who's leading the way? Is this a self-guided tour?
No, there was a guy right
Are we
behind
guiding
us.
ourselves?
When we went to London Dungeons, we were promptly ditched by our tour guide, so I had to lead the tour myself. Right this way, ladies and gentlemen. I showed them the rats. I showed them the top half of a page 3 girl, apparently dismembered in a horrible torture accident. Over here we have a pumpkin, symbol of Halloween.
We ran into a dead end.
Where's our real tour guide? I feel like this is where we start.
Yeah, that was wrong. I went the wrong way. We gotta go this way.
Where the fuck is our tour guide at?
Hello, Cleveland. Hello, Cleveland.
What up? Can someone tell us like the history of this shit or what?
Does anyone want to share an umbrella with me while we dodge for the car? I think I'm just so excited about Paris that maybe I just haven't given London enough of a chance, but I just feel like,
What's a canape? Canapes? Trying different foods is really important to learning about different cultures. Oh, I wanted to check and see if there was bangers, too. Bangers.
This trip, I think, was so fun that it was like overwhelming fun. I think it's great because I haven't seen any of this kind of shit before. I loved everything about London. I can't say one thing I didn't like about it. I loved it all. I feel like just being outside of that little the area and seeing like different buildings and architect.
I can't believe I'm about to try a banger. The next day, Holly and Hef decided to stay at the hotel. Hef had a ton of press to do, and Holly wanted to nap. And Kendra and I took a boat ride with everyone else.
doesn't look very warm.
This is a cool bridge.
It is.
The tour boat on the Thames River was very scenic.
Well, that's the House of Commons on this side. Where the red tent is on the left side, that's the House of Lords. And I think a lord is waving at us.
A lord?
Is that a lord?
I had to spice things up a little bit, so I flashed Parliament.
I think Kendra made Parliament's day.
I told you girls, if you flash the Houses of Parliament, you get thrown off the boat.
What? I have no idea what Parliament is, but all I know is I flashed them.
While we were on the boat tour, they served us a traditional high tea. Those look like little mini cupcakes. Those brownies look kind of good.
Is that banana bread?
Clotted cream was one of the menu items. It was like butter. Our tour guide, she was constantly raving about it, was telling us how good it was.
Why is it called clotted cream?
Because it's whipped up. It's almost like butter.
So, where's the clot?
Well, there aren't any clots.
She put on a big-ass clump for Bridget to eat, and Bridget's like, no, no, no. And she's like, yes, yes, you have to try it with this big clump.
You need a great big dob of it.
That was good.
That's not for me.
She made me a scone, and she dumped a ton of clotted cream on it with jam.
Is it good?
Ew. Ew.
Yeah, not bad. It tasted like crap.
I knew Janina was going to want me to try it with a big clump. So I'm like, I'm not trying it. So she left, and I just took a little bit.
Yikes. I'm afraid I'm going to get spit up on. Yuck, that's gross.
whipping cream streaming out of her mouth.
Ew! Ugh, man.
It's still like dangling from your teeth. It's grossing me out. Oh. When we arrived in Paris, I was so excited. The city was amazing. You got that romantic vibe right away.
I'm like, yes. It keeps getting better and better.
J'adore Paris! We stayed at one of the best hotels ever. It was called the Georges V. It was beautiful. You just can't get more romantic.
I could not believe our room.
There were a pair of newlyweds staying in the suite below us with a lot of friends. They were having a big party.
Hef, when are you guys gonna get married?
Yeah, that's what I keep asking you. They asked Hef the same thing I want to know. When are you going to get married again?
It's definitely important to try different foods when you go to these different places.
I would like to order some food. Can I order some food? Food?
It was hard to order room service in Paris because they don't know English.
I would like to order dinner. Room service. Excuse me? Dinner. I would like spaghetti. Bolognese. What'd you say? Do you have garlic bread? Or toast? And then and French fries.
Hello?
We went out to dinner at a really great restaurant called L'Avenue. Je voudrais un café glacé. I even got to order off the menu in French, so I got to show off. Pomme puree, mashed potatoes. I think when we were at dinner, some people were having trouble figuring out what to order. Garnish. But I was oblivious to all that because I was just trying to figure out, okay, what am I going to say when I want to order? S'il vous plaît, je voudrais un sans soupe.
I noticed that a lot of the menus in France, they don't try and translate into English.
What is that? What letter is that by the E?
I feel really cool knowing a little bit of French. I know a secret code. And when other people in my party want to know what's on the menu, I can kind of help them out a little bit. Makes me feel useful. I could spend weeks here and not do it all. Cheers.
Where's McDonald's? I'm kidding. French food was alright, man. It was alright.
That's a long one, Mary.
Just what you wanted in there.
Holly got a long one.
I wonder if there's a switch to turn it on.
Those crazy French.
Mary's dessert looked like a dick.
After dinner at Les Avenue, we strolled the streets of Paris.
We did do our share of walking in Paris, and it was just really romantic. If you're going to walk in any city, Paris is the city to do it. Ooh, this place looks interesting. We decided to check out a little piece of French culture we hadn't experienced yet, their burlesque shows. The Crazy Horse has been around for a little over 50 years, and Hef's brother Keith had just been raving about it, so we had to go see it. Ching ching!
The French are so amazing, they even have a way of turning strip clubs into art.
The Crazy Horse was unlike anything I'd ever seen before. It's just a really intimate theater.
It made me really horny watching the Crazy Horse performances. Yeah.
You turn me on.
Oh, here we are. Where? Oh.
I see the windmill.
I was so excited to go to the Moulin Rouge because I love the movie Moulin Rouge. burlesque shows are a little more fun than just going to a strip club because there's more thought and more art put into the whole performance.
I think the Moulin Rouge was really cool, but you could see that in Vegas, you know?
Oh, wow. Walk the plank.
I used to be the captain.
I think my favorite part in Paris was getting to see Paris down the Seine River and just seeing the city from that viewpoint was a lot of fun.
Very good. Thank you, dear.
They had a huge food spread out for us on the boat with all kinds of different things to eat and different wines to try, and it was really cool.
This is definitely the healthiest thing I've eaten this whole trip. French fries are bad. Our guide that gave us a tour in Paris was amazing. I had a billion questions, you know, because I don't know anything. Did any of the queens refuse marriage with the king? Because those kings look pretty nasty, like old and like. I'm saying old. I'm saying like nasty, you know. Are there any fireworks here?
Not this evening.
I know not this evening, but like 4th of July. If they made a ride on that, that'd be fun. Like some sort of like, you know, stratosphere ride.
Spending time in Paris was so romantic. Mon amour! And topping it off with the boat ride was really perfect because you just can't get more romantic than going down a boat on the Seine with your grand amour.
Très, très belle. Ah, it's so pretty. It's so romantic.
Remember this moment for a long time.
When we were on the boat ride in Paris, we stopped and took a picture in front of the Eiffel Tower and has said, this is a moment you guys will never forget. And I know that he's 100% right. All of the memories that we're making in Europe are memories we'll have for a lifetime.
I will never forget that, too. I will never.
When we went on the boat down the Seine, I knew I didn't want to leave, but I know I'll be back. So watch out, Paris.
Beautiful.
Bling, bling, bling.
Come on to my house and my house. I'm gonna give you candy. Come on to my house and my house. I'm gonna give you figs and dates and the grapes and the cakes.